It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Daily Southtown newspaper, and here we are kicking off Season 15 of the Coach's Corner Show, and we are at Brother Rice High School, home of the Crusaders. Coach Brian Badke will be our guest, beginning his 5th season at Rice, 29-17 overall. Crusaders coming off a 9-3 campaign. They are at Marozas, Pulaski Road, Super Bowl Friday night, 7:30. That will be the game of the week. There's no doubt about that. Besides Coach Badke, we're going to have on offensive lineman Nick Marozas, an Indiana recruit. So we got a great show for you to start this season. Sit back, enjoy. We are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. When we return, Brian Badke, Brother Rice football coach, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
For more than 25 years, Midwest Orthopedic Consultants has been dedicated to providing comprehensive orthopedic excellence. The physicians at Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, with convenient locations in Orland Park and Oak Lawn, have received specialized training in subspecialty areas, allowing them to treat even the most complicated orthopedic conditions. X-rays and MRIs are available at both facilities, allowing patients to get everything completed in one location the same day. Ortho Urgent Care is provided Monday through Thursday between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. till noon at their Oak Lawn location. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we're at Brother Rice High School, 99th and Pulaski. First guest of the year, going with the big dog right off the bat here, Brian Badke.
Hey, Pat.
How's it going, Brian?
Great. Thanks for having me again.
Hey, thanks for coming on board, my man. Always a pleasure to have you. How things going in Crusader land?
Going great. Game week, we're real excited.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And a little bit of a different team this year, right? What do you like most about this group?
They're competing. We have a lot of competition at all positions. In years past, a lot of guys were kind of slated in as the starters, and this off season and going into the summer camp and going into August, there was competition at every position. Yeah. So they've been competing and they know it, and the guys have really gelled, and we're really looking forward to week 1.
All right, well, during your tenure, this is your 5th year, you've been known as kind of a spread attack, throwing up a lot of points, and when you got Ricky Smalling and guys like that, you had some great quarterbacks. But now you're going to scale it back. And you know what? You know who's happier than just about anybody about this, that you're going to go a little bit more pounding the ball, is the media. Because now I'm going to be able to hit some deadlines. Maybe
right.
I put about 5 years back on my life.
Well, my dad, who unfortunately just passed away a couple months ago, he didn't understand us always throwing the ball over the place and this and that. I think when he was coaching, they wanted to throw the ball maybe 8 times throughout a year, in a year.
Yep.
We did that in a quarter, or maybe a drive. For that matter.
Man. Yeah.
So there's no doubt. I mean, we're obviously a different team. We definitely still have some very good weapons. We're probably more. We're bigger up front. On both sides of the ball.
Yep.
We're going to be more physical than we've been, and we're going to utilize, the talent that we have. And, our goal is, ball control. Last year we scored 70 touchdowns and average minute 48.
Wow.
I don't think that's going to be the case this year. We're going to break a few though. But I think up front we're much stronger. I think defensively we're going to be much better. It starts up front, and to be able to control the line of scrimmage is something that I'm really excited about. That I don't think we've had here in a long time.
Now, you had Ricky Smalling for 3 years. He's at Illinois, receiver. What's it like game planning, knowing you don't have that wild card, man, that guy that could always come up with the big play for you?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, that's the beauty of the offense is you get it to your playmakers, and we have playmakers. Obviously, Ricky, once in a lifetime, probably the most talented player that ever, walked the halls here at Brother Rice, and he's all set up at U of I, and we're excited for him. And in a Validate to have 2 Division I players on the offensive side, you lose that.
Yeah.
But also to be able to, hey, want to run the football depending on how many guys are in the box, or based on situational things. You got to utilize the personnel that you have.
Yep.
And we definitely have some weapons on the offensive side that we're definitely going to utilize. We got a David O'Keefe coming back this year. Started as a sophomore, big, physical, H-back, tight end. And he can run too.
Yep.
He's a mismatch for guys, and got some juniors are going to be stepping up, and we're excited. And we got obviously a couple really good running backs that we feel really confident with.
Yeah, talk about one of the running backs. You had a transfer from Maryville come in, Davion Irvin Poindexter.
Correct. Yeah, Dave, man, he was a 3-year player on the varsity. He was 2 years. He was a sophomore, junior over at Maryville, and he's going to be a very good addition to our backfield. We haven't had any depth from Marcus Jones to Valade to Clifton Taylor. We had one running back.
Yep. And really good ones though, right?
Yeah,
Those
really
are
good.
great ones, man.
The depth though, we have, we have Jesse Plunk, who's a junior. We have Christian Rice, who's worked extremely hard. It's going to get a lot of carries. They can play other positions as well. So, it's a good core. And then the quarterback position.
Yep.
Everyone's we've got really good competition there with the senior Evan Sullivan, and who's worked extremely hard, and Johnny Bean, who's never lost a game here at Brother Rice. Coming up as a sophomore and up on the varsity now, and it's exciting.
Defensively, what do you think this team's strength's going to be?
The D-line.
D-line.
We got some physical kids. Guys can get after the quarterback. Miles Ruffin, we're looking a lot from him. He's played a lot last year. Mark Green, big physical defensive lineman. Zach Riorco, who's a sophomore, who's up on the varsity last year, is going to get a lot of playing time. Dale Williams is a guy we had some running back. He's going to play some rush end for us. He could really get after the quarterback. And, we got some really good core guys down there. And we got a real good linebacker core. I feel get, Arthur Veal starting with him, who's, Division I type caliber player. He's going to be the leader of that pack. And, in the secondary, you got Sinkapalmi, who played last year. Jay Sean Means, who's a sophomore. It's going to be a junior that has a lot of experience. So, that's a good, core there. And, splatter in with some of these other seniors that we have and some of the juniors to be, it's exciting.
And you got a great kicker, Ronnie Richardson, man. That's a guy that forces you, allows you, it's a luxury to have, man. You could play for the field goal.
You definitely tilt the field to your advantage, and special teams are a big part of it. To have that, that weapon, which he is, on kickoffs and punting this year, and to be able to have the opportunity, to go for that, long distance field goal at any time, with wind or not, he can get it for you, and Johnny's been he's been awesome these last couple of years, and we're looking for him to finish strong his senior year. Yep,
he said he hit a 55-yarder in practice last week. That's pretty nice, man. That's awesome. All right, so let's talk about this game Friday at Marist. Next year it'll be here at Rice after being played at Soldier Field last year. You guys own a 19-16 overall record and head-to-head matchups with the old Red Hawks. So what's it like playing this Pulaski Road Super Bowl week 1? Do you like this, kicking off the season with the arch rival?
There's no doubt. I mean, they're a rival. Obviously they're not in our conference. To be able to play, Marist, growing up as a kid, going to those games, and now as I was playing in the game, and then now to be coaching in it, to see these kids come in and play it, it's awesome. Last year I asked our kids, I said, how did you like playing Marist at Soldier Field?
Yep.
And they all really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, and I know you're a big fan of, hey, it needs to be on Pulaski. And, So it is, and we're excited about going there on Friday night. And back in the day, if you remember, it always played at Marist.
Right.
Rice didn't have a home game until 1992 against Marist, when actually Dozick was the quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
So for some reason, they never played at Gately when Rice, Marist played. So it's exciting. I mean, the kids are excited. There's nothing better than Friday nights and then playing, Marist Rice. It's going to be packed house.
It's going to be nuts. If you're planning on attending, folks, you better plan on getting there before 6 o'clock for that 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Check out that sophomore game. All right, and the other big news, kind of, is that you're no longer in the building here teaching. You took a job outside the building, correct?
Correct. I was in our development office, institutional advancement. I was fundraising for the school. I was here for 5 years, and I got an opportunity to get back into sales with the company, Proven IT, phenomenal family-owned company. My old boss that previously worked for is the sales manager there, and I got a great opportunity to go there. So, Brother Rice, with my son coming in as a freshman this year, I have an opportunity to go outside the building. It's all local. I'm not traveling out of state or anything like that, so it's feasible. It's going to be a rough first year here, but balancing it. But the company's great. Brother Rice has been great, and it's been going really well. And also, I got to hats off to my assistant coaches. I mean, I couldn't do it without them. We've got 7 guys in the building that help out a lot. Coach Lyons, my right-hand man. We call him Silvio Dante. So. He's my guy. So, but those guys, I mean, we're very fortunate as a program. They have great, John McCarthy's our head freshman coach this year.
He's
they have
building,
Timmy. They have Timmy as our head sophomore, and I have our assistant coaches. I'm very fortunate. It wouldn't have been able to work if I didn't have that.
Exactly.
That group of guys that are very loyal and very committed to me, but also more, Brother Rice football in our high school.
Yep. All right, well, Brian, thank you very much for coming on board again, my man.
Thank you,
Good
Pat.
luck this season.
Appreciate it.
Friday, 7:30 p.m. at Marist, and then in week 2, are you guys at Crete?
We're at Crete.
You're at Crete,
yes.
man. So that's no turf there either. And
No,
let me tell you, that's not the greatest of fields.
We played here a couple years ago, and it's an experience.
It's an experience, man.
It'll be good.
That's going to be
fun,
awesome.
So.
That's a heck of a way to start off the season, though,
We
man.
got a
Kudos
tough
to you
schedule.
guys. And in the blue. So,
right.
All right, folks, we're going to go to Elisa Thomas Salon timeout. When we return, Nick Marozas, offensive lineman, 3-year starter. He will be our guest. Stay tuned.
It's time, your time. Look renewed. Feel rejuvenated. Visit Lisa Thomas Salon. Whether it's a new hairstyle, expertly applied makeup, skin treatments, or nail services, our professional stylists are up to date on all the latest techniques and styles to help you achieve the look you've always wanted. Find the you deserve. Your transformation begins at Lisa Thomas.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
Our savings are heating up this summer at Apple Chevy in Tinley Park. Lease a brand new 2017 Chevy Equinox LT for only $139 a month for 24 months. Or pay just $149 a month to lease the head-turning Chevy Cruze LT for 24 months. Or lease the luxurious 2017 Chevy Malibu LT. Only $199 a month for 39 months. Plus, we are also offering 1.9% financing on select GM certified vehicles. Hurry into Tinley Park today before these deals are over.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Mother Nature obviously isn't a big fan because we had a deluge outside, pouring out rain, as we're getting taped with Nick Marozas, offensive lineman, Brother Rice. And thank God for Brian Badke, who was on the sidelines. I think his father from above the heavens planted this umbrella that was unbeknownst to any of us. And here's Brian Badke. You think this guy can move still? He can move. He grabbed the umbrella, hustles it over, covers us, covers the camera, and here we are inside this beautiful locker room of Brother Rice's. So Brian Badke is our Labriola Bakery Cafe Player of the Week, all right? It's a lock. So we're going to hook up with a nice $25 gift card, compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe. That's how we roll here, okay? All right, so Nick Marozas, 3-year starter, offensive lineman, Indiana recruit. Thanks for coming on board.
No problem.
All
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. All right, offensive lineman. What do you like most about playing on the offensive line?
It's definitely a pride position. It's usually the last position kids want to play. Growing up, they all want to throw, catch the ball, run the ball. So it's definitely a pride position. Knowing that you got to have a special person to play offensive line. You got to have a dog, and you got to have the fight. Play offensive line, so I think that's the greatest. It's a pride position.
Were you resistant at all when they said, "Hey, we're going to put you on the line," or were you okay with it?
I was okay with it because I knew. I was a very big grade schooler. I could never touch the ball. They have weight limits and stuff, so
right.
I was always over the weight limit.
And you're a Christ the King grad, right? Got to get that in. Okay. So what is the key to being a dominant offensive lineman like yourself, specifically a tackle?
I'd say the technique, footwork and technique. If you get those two down, it doesn't really matter, how big you are, how strong you are. If you have better technique than the person in front of you, you can really dominate them the whole game. But getting in the weight room, that really is a big aspect of the game. But I definitely would say technique is the most.
And you got to have great coaching with that, right? Yes. To get the technique down, the footwork. It's a lot harder than people think. They just think you're up there blocking, man.
Yeah, they don't really understand
the nuances, right? It's very difficult. All right, so this offense, we talked about it with Coach Badke, a little bit more running. You're going to have to do a little bit more run blocking, I understand. What excites you most about this offense?
Definitely the run game. It's very exciting having the new running back from Maryville. He's really opened some eyes in camp. And our very big offensive line, starting with me and then going down with Dan Sullivan, Danny Connors, Evan Kurtz, and Brendan Hosty. Yeah, they're very, very skilled offensive line this year. I think we're really going to open some eyes with the run game.
And you guys, nice size on that line, man. You guys are some big boys. You're 6'4", 280, right?
Yeah, there's someone bigger than me too, so that's always good.
That's a good thing, man. All right, so you committed to Indiana. What was it that when you visited Indiana, you said, hey, this is the place I want to spend my next 4 years at?
I visited 2 times prior before I really said I was going to commit. I committed at their camp when I went down there, but the first time I was down there, I never really knew any of the coaches. They offered me out of the blue, and I went down there, and the whole O-line came up to me in the middle of practice. They all shook my hand. All the coaches introduced themselves, and they're walking off the field. So that was kind of big first impression. Just walking around the beautiful campus. Yep. It's close to home. My parents come see me, and that was really big.
That's a selling point, man, right? All right, so Marist, Friday night over there, man. How excited are you about this to kick off the 2017 season, your senior year?
I don't think there's a better way. You're going down, taking the bus for 16 blocks down to Marist. It's a neighborhood rivalry. I know probably 95% of the kids on the team. Very close friends. My friends also committed to Indiana, so it's going to be a great matchup going down there. Great atmosphere, probably 8,000 to 10,000 people there. So
it's going to be crazy.
Yes,
but crazy in a good way, man. All right, and what's the one food you couldn't do without?
I'd have to say, steak, meat, anything that's got meat, steak, beef, chicken, anything.
Ribs? You're a ribs guy too? Yeah, anything meat, huh?
Barbecue or anything.
I'm not too surprised about that, man. That's for sure. But you're in good shape, though. You're not one of those big, lumbering offensive linemen, man. You're put together. This guy's in good shape. So, all right, Nick, thanks for coming on board. I appreciate it, man. Good luck this season. I'll be out there Friday night, nice and early. It'll be a big, big crowd. All right, folks, we're going to go to an athletics, sports, and orthopedic physical therapy timeout. When we return, we're just going to talk about the top 10, some of the better teams in the area, and just slice and dice some things up for you, okay? So stay tuned.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Our savings are heating up this summer at Apple Chevy in Tinley Park. Lease a brand new 2017 Chevy Equinox LT for only $139 a month for 24 months, or pay just $149 a month to lease the head-turning Chevy Cruze LT for 24 months, or lease the luxurious 2017 Chevy Malibu LT, only $199 a month for 39 months. Plus, we are also offering 1.9% financing on select GM certified vehicles. Hurry into Tinley Park today before these deals are over.
Here's Midwest Orthopedic Consultants has been dedicated to providing comprehensive orthopedic excellence. The physicians at Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, with convenient locations in Orland Park and Oak Lawn, have received specialized training in subspecialty areas, allowing them to treat even the most complicated orthopedic conditions. X-rays and MRIs are available at both facilities, allowing patients to get everything completed in one location the same day. Ortho Urgent Care is provided Monday through Thursday between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. till noon at their Oak Lawn location. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank Brother Rice football coach Brian Badke and senior offensive lineman Nick Marozas for being our guests. Good luck to the Crusaders Friday night at Marist, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Before we get rolling, folks, I'd like to thank our sponsors. As we kick off this 15th season, this is not possible without the support of our sponsors. First and foremost, Beggar's Pizza, more than 20 locations throughout the Southland, Northwest Indiana, the best pizza on the South Side. Love Beggar's Pizza. Athletic sports and orthopedic physical therapy, our good buddy Tom Mulvey, 2 locations, Orland Park and Oak Lawn. You have any types of nicks, dings, bruises, bumps, he will get you back on your feet and playing as close to 100% as physically possible. We also have Lisa Thomas Salons, 3 locations, Mokina, Tinley Park, Orland, running a great special. Girls, haircut, highlight, $66. Lisa Thomas Salon will have you looking your best. Bob's Auto Body in Blue Island. Get some mechanical work done, get your car repaired, hook you up with a nice detail, free of charge. Bob's Auto Body in Blue Island. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, our good buddy Dr. Leonard. We're going to have him on a few times throughout the season. They've got a couple locations, Oak Lawn and Orland Park. Labriola Bakery Cafe, that's where I'm going to hook up my guy Brian Badke with a nice $25 gift card. You could also use them at La Barra Restaurant and at Stan's Donuts, and they're everywhere. And finally, our new sponsor, Apple Chevrolet in Tinley Park. I'd like to thank Apple and welcome them aboard to the Coach's Corner Show. You need a vehicle, want to hook up your kid, maybe just getting his driver's license, her driver's license, swing by Apple Chevrolet for the hookup. All right, folks, let's talk about this week 1. We got some great games. We talked about this Marist-Rice game. Obviously, that is going to be the marquee game. Should be a great, great game. Rice has won the last 2 meetings, 19-16, to hold an edge over the Redhawks. Crete-Monee, Lincoln Way East. That's a battle of 2 top 10 teams. East is number 3 in our poll. Crete-Monee is number 7. You can see one of the best quarterbacks in the area, Isaiah Rucker, over at Crete-Monee, 6'6", 220. He is a physical specimen. He can throw the ball about 60 yards. And Lincoln Way East is loaded. A lot of great running backs, led by Ryan Sienna, a senior. His old man, Randy, was a beast at home in Flossmoor in the 80s, went on to play at Notre Dame, and his grandfather's Andy Sienna, the Oak Forest baseball coach, a legend. So that's going to be another great, great matchup. Saturday, Hillcrest Morgan Park. You know, Marquise Cole is gone. Morgan Weaver takes over at Hillcrest. We'll see if they could keep that train rolling over at Hillcrest. A lot of new faces, but very, very good junior class over at Hillcrest. That's a 3 o'clock start on Saturday. Richards, they're our number 10 team. They're headed up to Carmel, a Mundelein. That's going to be a big test. Richards a little young, a lot of juniors, but they do have some really nice seniors. Derek Flowers, one of those juniors, a fullback, tremendous talent. Sebastian Cashler, another junior, safety, quarterback as well. And Niles Gall, a senior receiver. So Bulldogs are looking good. They are loaded as usual. And another game, say Lions and Sandburg. Sandburg needs a win here, man. I mean, they're going to have a tough time getting to that 5-4, 6-3 mark without a victory in one of these first 2 non-conference games, because that conference with HF and Lincoln Way East, you know, they're going to have their work cut out for them. So the Eagles need to win that home game Friday night, 7:30. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. Remember, 2 locations, Streeterville, right on Michigan Avenue, and of course the Oak Brook location on 22nd Street. We come back, high and tight, talk about some quarterbacks. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
It's time, your time. Look renewed. Feel rejuvenated. Visit Lisa Thomas Salon. Whether it's a new hairstyle, expertly applied makeup, skin treatments, or nail services, our professional stylists are up to date on all the latest techniques and styles to help you achieve the look you've always wanted. Find the you deserve. Your transformation begins at Lisa Thomas.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's has a trained technicians and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, folks, it's high and tight time. First one of the year, sponsored by our good friends at Midwest Orthopedic Consultants in Oak Lawn and Orland Park. All right, if you checked out Sunday's Daily Southtown, it came out with the top 10 quarterbacks in my 20-year history of covering high school football. All right, 10 was Joe Gans, all the way down to number 1 being Antoine Randall. And, you know, obviously all lists and polls are subjective and, you know, nothing's for sure. And as I'm getting people bringing up, oh, you didn't pick any kids from 2011 to 2017, and a lot of old school guys, you know, Quincy Woods at number 2, Corey Paws at number 3, Zach Kustok at number 7. Hey, the one thing I can say is I saw every one of those guys. I saw Donovan McNabb, I saw them all. So I have a really good feeling that my list was pretty darn accurate, but I know one thing with Antoine Randall. He was a magician. And the dude was unbelievable. He went on to set records at Indiana. I'm pretty confident. I feel good about Antoine Randall being the best quarterback I ever covered. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great week. Get out to some games. We'll see you next week.